Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is me again. If you are new here, thank you so much for coming to my channel. I really appreciate that you decided to come and watch. I make videos discussing news and cartoons and video games. I do skits, and every now and then I stream video games. And if you want to see more of that, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so you can get notification from me when I post. And as always, if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back and thanks for sticking around. Okay, KO, Let's Be Heroes is one of the most recent shows on Cartoon Network. It was created by Ian Jones-Cordy, who also worked alongside Rebecca Sugar on Steven Universe, hence semi-similar art style of the two shows. The show does get positive feedback and is doing fairly well. The show's been mostly talked about this past week because of its crossover episode, Crossover Nexus. KO teams up with Garnet, Ben 10, and Raven, and the episode has a bunch of references from old classic Cartoon Network shows, and it melted my heart. It really did. In the beginning, I kind of felt like something was a bit off. Like, the intro was fairly short and it kind of just cut right to the chase. In the beginning, when Strike was talking and it showed the city, it instantly clicked in my mind that the city this entire episode was taking place in was the Cartoon Network city from like a long time ago. And I thought that itself was such a cool idea. In my opinion, when the heroes met each other, I thought that was kind of a bit too quick, or it felt a bit rushed. At least I wasn't thinking that they would meet right at the very start. But then again, you could only fit so much in an 11-minute episode. Now, one of the real exciting parts was when they went through and saw the other characters that were caught by Strike. There were a lot of shows referenced and just Cartoon Network Easter eggs in general. And it's fun going back and trying to find the ones that you missed. There was the Moxie show, that was an old show. Chowder, Hi Puffy and Miyumi, Whatever Happened to Robot Jones. There was just so much more. Even Hard Thursday. Remember that? They even went as far back as referencing Cartoon Friday. But by far one of the best scenes from this episode was when Ben was turning into numerous characters while defeating Strike, and the Cartoon theme song was playing in the background. I thought that was so dope. And that small nod with the metal arm falling down and then Finn from Adventure Time appears, that was just perfect timing. Even though it was fun trying to look for the references and Easter eggs in the episode, it really hits home for people who grew up watching Cartoon Network. Seems like nowadays Cartoon Network only cares about their newer cartoon shows and shows more attention to them, but with this episode, it almost feels like even though they're always showing more attention to the current shows, they still care about their old classics and they still care about the people who grew up watching them. And that's honestly really cool. At first, I thought it was a little unusual that they did a crossover with Ben 10 and Teen Titans Go. I mean, Steven Universe makes sense because Ian worked on Steven Universe. Then again, they are some of the most current shows on Cartoon Network that consist of main heroes and have really good feedback. And partnering these newer shows up with the old classics that came before them was really interesting to think about and see. And the interactions between these characters was really funny and pretty well done. It would be really cool if they referenced the Cartoon Network city again in like a future episode or something like that, because there were even more references in the city in that split scene where it showed it. It's really cool to think like all these shows are kind of taking place in the same world. But honestly, that's all I could get from this. Overall, I thought it was really funny. I was expecting like for it to be more of a special and last longer. I wasn't really expecting it to be just like a regular 11-minute episode. Now a lot of shows really do that. I mean, I guess Nickelodeon is starting to care a little more about their old classic shows, but with Cartoon Network, they also had a huge impact on the animation industry overall, and they had amazing shows back then. And for them to, say, hey, we still care about these shows, it really touches my heart. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you want to start up a discussion in the comments, like what were your favorite Easter eggs or references in the episode, or what were your favorite shows on Cartoon Network from your childhood, then please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to read them. New videos are coming out soon, and until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.